Welcome back to Woman Crush Every Day. I'm Tang.
And I am Al Wu.
Live from Egypt.
Live from Egypt. This episode brought to you by Spirit Airlines and Beats Rhymes Everything. So Spirit flew me out to Egypt, and look at these views. Look at these views.
Amazing. I didn't know you had Wi-Fi in the desert, but you know, that's me. That's me making assumptions about a place.
Look, not only do they have Wi-Fi in the desert, but they even have chairs just like mine.
Wow.
At my house. It's crazy.
And the rolling chair in the sand is working out.
It's amazing. That's all I have to say.
Yeah. So we are here not to talk about traveling the world from the comfort of your own home, but to talk about BET's Twenties by Lena Waithe. So we're on episode 5.
Woo! Episode 5. Let's get into it.
Yes.
Yeah, where we at? What we doing?
So in this episode, Hattie has somebody else over. So she's already had a guest over before. She has a new woman over, and she's talking on the phone with Lorraine. And Lorraine has another woman in her bed. And you know, they're just trying to play it cool. Like, it's totally fine. You know, she's talking to somebody. Maybe I'm talking to somebody. I'm not really going to tell her. And Marie kind of calls it out, like, okay, what's happening? Like, are y'all in a relationship? Are y'all in an open relationship? Why do you keep messing with these straight women who don't want you? You only talk to people who are emotionally unavailable. You're afraid of getting your heart broken. And Hattie's just like, whatever.
Pretty much. I mean, hey, I don't know what, again, Hattie's got love all fucked up. We see another scene of Hattie just living her vicarious life. Or I don't even know if that's, like, she's just out here.
Yeah. So Hattie ends up at work, and Ida tells her, you know, go get the manuscripts from my house, and I need you to download them and put them on this computer or put them on this thumb drive. And so Hattie's like, cool. She goes there, you know, she's supposed to be just like grabbing files and, you know, downloading, uploading, whatever. And she actually ends up finding one of Ida's old scripts called Ghost Lullaby, which is a lot more poetic than, you know, Coco's Butter. And so it gives you an idea of what that script might be. And she ends up chilling at Ida's house, just like reading the script, reading the whole thing, which is totally violation.
Absolutely, yeah. I mean, Hattie kicks up in the bay window and is reading the script and just having a blasty blast. Yeah, so she's really soaking up all of this time and access that she has inside of Ida's home.
Yeah, and I think, you know, you can tell that she's enjoying the read, which tells me that she's seeing another side of Ida that she wasn't really able to admire before. And I think this is like amping up that level of admiration that she can actually have for her, which, you know, I think is definitely going to complicate things down the road.
Right.
And I wonder if Ida set that up. Like, oh, if I couldn't reel you in, you know, you were all over the other woman at the what were they at the viewing, you were talking up her film, you know, let me give you a little secret access into what I could really do if I wasn't trying to make money out here.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and I think actually that's a really good connect. I don't know if I would have thought that she maybe is playing chess in this situation, but I mean, she's in Hollywood. Ida's a Hollywood, you know, kind of heavyweight in her genre. And I mean, no, this isn't the person who's out here playing checkers. It makes sense that maybe she's moved a few moves ahead by planting the script for Hattie to find. I did think it was weird though, like, with all of this multi-million-dollar home that Ida lives in, the fact that she doesn't have a home surveillance system that she can tap into on her cell phone seemed kind of like weird to me. I know if I was in Hattie's shoes, I definitely would not have taken the script. And she like put it in her bag at one point. She comes back later, and it was just like, what? Hattie's crazy. Hattie's crazy as hell. We've already talked about that, but there's that.
I feel like Ida probably does have a surveillance system, because it also seems like she would want to like watch what her maid is doing. Like she probably wants to watch Hattie do stuff. But I feel like she would also be the kind of person who sets up her surveillance system so that you can't tll that it's there.
Absolutely, yeah. Ida definitely plans a few moves ahead, so I'm putting my dice on that.
Yeah.
My bet on that.
Yeah. So after she reads her script, then Ida has Hattie at her house, and she's just talking about how she was having a lot more fun before she made it, that she spent all this time trying to make it and get successful in her field, and that it was a lot more enjoyable before all the success came. And the pressure is really on now to just keep producing content and keep making these shows that Black women want to tune into at high levels. So I thought that was interesting foresight, and that she always develops these relationships with her assistants, and that they're typically, young people in their 20s who are trying to figure out their dream, who maybe idolize her and romanticize her, and that maybe gives Ida some kind of access to youth in a way, and not youth in the sense of age, but youth in the sense of just having less that she's responsible for, and still being in that dream state of, one day this will be, and that fantasy world sometimes is, or not the fantasy world, but the like reaching for the fantasy can sometimes be more enjoyable than the reality of having what you think you want. So then Ida invites Hattie to stay and watch a documentary with her on her couch at night in her house. And Hattie is getting buzz after buzz after buzz. Her phone is going off because Lorraine is blowing it up.
Yes, Lorraine wants Hattie's attention, and it's just kind of like Hattie's response is, look here, I got Ida, or there's Hattie. Or there's Lorraine.
And honestly, I would probably go with Ida, because Lorraine one is bogus. She wants Hattie to kiss her ass the same way that Ida does. So, if you're going to kiss somebody's ass, at least kiss the ass of somebody who could get you somewhere. And who wants her to be a writer. Ida keeps telling her, one day you'll be sitting in this chair. One day you will have your own show. Like, she seems to really believe in her, in a way that Lorraine doesn't even, take Hattie's wants and career goals seriously.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And well, in that scene, as Ida is trying to get closer to Hattie and better understand her, and kind of like, reveal who she is and her trials and tribulations, she offers her a drink, and Hattie declines and is like, no, I don't drink. I smoke though, so what's good on that? And she's like, I don't really smoke, but she ends up smoking some of Hattie's weed out of this vape. So
why are they vaping? They vape so much on this show, and I just think, like, the public health announcements haven't gotten to them yet. People out here dying off vape, like, just roll up, or smoke a bowl, or eat an edible, something.
Yeah, I don't think everybody was dying off of vape pens when they wrote this episode. They probably weren't. So I mean, yeah, when this episode was written and produced, we weren't in quarantine. We weren't in a coronavirus global pandemic. So I'm assuming a lot of things were different.
Yo, but this lung disease been out here for a minute. Y'all need to stop using the vape oil pens, Stick to flowers. Be safe out here.
You sound like someone who's not in their 20s.
This is yeah.
Okay, Mom.
Audience.
All right, Mom. No, I'm just kidding. No, I agree though. I think honestly, vaping hurts my lungs too. I don't like the way it feels. So the potency is there, but the lung thing, not so much.
Yeah. Stay alive, babies. Stay alive. Make it to your 30s. How about that?
Amen. Please.
At the very least. So yeah, Hattie is getting blown up by Lorraine. She ignores her, and then Ida reveals that she had a baby when she was in college that she gave up for adoption, and that TV shows are now her babies, and that Hattie will have one soon.
Yeah, I think it's so weird to see Hattie and Ida, or really more Ida, just really laying it on thick. It feels very sexual. It feels very romantic in terms of how she's treating Hattie, and the closeness that she's open to having with her is just like what's really good. So I don't know if this is going to go up or if this is going to go really south, but there's something going on between these two.
Yeah, so let us know what you think of the episode. Also, let us know what else you might be watching. If there's other shows that you're into right now that have queer characters in it. I know I just got one too, Boomerang, and it has a pretty strong queer presence. So yeah, what are y'all watching? What are y'all into? Who are some of your favorite characters out there?
All right. Leave messages in the comments, and we'll go from there. Till next time.
Ice cold that, ice cold this, got an ice cold chick on my ice cold stick. Ice cold mouth talking ice cold shit, got an ice cold style with an ice cold fit. I split if the price don't hit, can't move that if the price don't flip. I buy when the price don't dip, bitch I'm hip, iceberg tip.